Tiffany.
Hi, Jamie. How are you?
Good. I think I see Nicole. Oh, there she is. Hold on. Let me add. Okay. Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
Hey.
How are you guys doing?
So
Fantastic.
Good. Good. Thank you for joining my live. It looks like there might be some people viewing, but maybe not chat. Like my niece is going to be driving and stuff, so there might be more people that's listening than in the chat. Hi, Lissy. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Oh, there's Elena. Hi, Lainey. So we'll give it a couple minutes. Huh?
Is that your niece?
Yeah, Elena. Yeah. She's the one who's going to be driving. She's an esthetician. I can't say that word very well, but she's an esthetician. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Where does she live?
Illinois.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, where I used to live.
Now you're all over, huh?
Yeah.
Me too.
It's always nice.
Awesome. So should we kind of go to a slow start?
Yeah, we can do a slow start because I know Tiffany has some places to go soon. Hi, Cynthia. Thanks for coming in.
I think it'll be okay because
I look super dark. Like I can almost not see myself on the screen. Does this
You're
look
okay.
normal? Okay.
You look good.
A little bit dark, but it looks good.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's so dark. Anyway, okay, so today we're calling this mushrooms and makeup or makeup and mushrooms.
I can't remember. Yeah, one of the two. I forget which way I put it.
So we want to kind of focus a little bit on the makeup aspect first because we didn't really talk much about that in our last YouTube live, and then we'll get to the mushroom part. I guess first I'll introduce myself. I'm Nicole. The very brief introduction is just I'm Nicole. I'm an independent consultant with Arbonne International. I am a nurse who is currently living on the road, traveling full-time around the country with my family because of Arbonne. Because Arbonne gave me like the courage to do it because of the personal development work that we do with the group. And then also because of the freedom to go anywhere I want and work my business from anywhere in the world. And so that's my brief story. We did another YouTube live before. If you want more details on it, there's a little bit more. What about you, Tiff? Do you want to talk about yourself a little bit?
I love it. Gosh, every time you say that, it inspires me so much because I am still in the workforce. I am an emergency room nurse here in the San Francisco Bay Area. I absolutely love what I do. I'm also an independent consultant. And the reason Arbonne found me is because I wanted a little bit more flexibility. I didn't want to trade time for money, and I wanted to be home with my busy family. Like Jamie mentioned, I have got a full day today, but this is my favorite part about doing Arbonne is that we get to fit this in when it works for our lives. And so this is so fun that the three of us are in completely different cities and we get to connect and share with you today. So I'm so pumped about that.
Yes, I'm excited, and they know more about products in the business than I do. Thank you for coming on. And hi, Melissa and Paprika. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
I love that you shout everyone out. That would make me feel so special if I jumped on.
Thank you, Tiffany. Or do you go by Tiff or Tiffany?
Either one, whatever.
Okay. Yeah. I because I'm a smaller channel, I've been able to connect with my subscribers a little bit more probably than someone who's got like 8 million subscribers. So that part is nice.
Oh, I love it. I'm so proud of what you're doing and what you're building, and it's fun to be a part of it.
Yes, thank you. So do you? Yes, the crowd is growing, Ken. Do you guys want to talk about mushrooms first or makeup in the chat?
Oh. Get a vote. I like it.
I had the chat off. Now I'm so excited because now I'm seeing everything.
Are you seeing it? I can't see it.
Yeah, I just hit comments and now I'm going to join.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Hi, Carter. Thanks for coming in.
Okay.
Mushrooms. Okay, mushrooms.
Okay. Mushrooms. So that's me. Well, I mean, I'll talk a little bit about everything, and then you guys can chime in with any information that I leave out. So I have like a couple notes about the mushrooms, and we're really just kind of winging it today, so that we can take the direction, or we can take the chat whatever direction it needs to go. But you guys have probably noticed on the market, you're starting to see a lot of mushroom products, mushroom coffees, mushroom supplements. I'm starting to see them like everywhere I go, every grocery store, they've got mushroom supplements, and they are a really big thing. And for good reason. So, they've been proven, they've been used for thousands of years in Eastern medicine, and they've actually been fairly well studied. And interestingly, so Arbonne came out with a mushroom product recently, and I'm a super nerd. Like I said, I'm a nurse, and I like data. And so I totally geeked out, and I did a bunch of research into mushrooms, and I was finding that we've been doing studies, clinical studies. I mean, I was finding tons of studies that were even like 20 years old that are showing the benefits of mushrooms. And it's interesting that they've really just kind of started hitting the market in the last few years. So I wanted to kind of highlight Arbonne's product. I'm going to focus mostly on that. I'm not really going to focus on some of the other mushrooms that are on the market, but I want to focus on the 5 mushroom types that are in our product. And then I'll give you a little bit of info on why each one is beneficial. So the first thing I want to say about Arbonne in general, and you guys probably heard this if you listened to the last YouTube live, is that our products are very, very clean, and they're of the highest quality. So our company bans over 2,000 ingredients, which is pretty insane, because when you look at what America bans in their ingredients and their health and wellness products, they ban, some people say 13. When I look it up, I can only find reports of 11. 11 individual ingredients are banned from our products that we're ingesting in America. That's it. So Europe bans about 1,400. Arbonne bans over 2,000. Oh, and
Uh-oh.
All right. If she doesn't circle back, I can totally pick up where she left off there. I'm not as much of a mushroom expert as Nicole is, but I can definitely help. So Arbonne bans 2,000 ingredients following the European standards. And actually, we beat European standards, because in European standards, they only ban about 1,400 ingredients. So really, it's not about what we put or leave out of our products. It's not just about what we put in our products, it's about what we leave out. And that's something that we stand by all across the board. We are, every single product in nutrition, makeup, and in skincare is vegan, non-GMO, cruelty-free. Oh, there you go.
Keep it up. Keep going.
We don't test on animals. I kind of just picked up where you left off on the Arbonne philosophy until you circled back. So that's perfect. So we were just talking about how the European standards. Oh, there you're gone again. Bummer. Okay, we'll just keep going. So like I said, vegan, non-GMO. Oh, there, now you're back. I see this little face up and down.
Technical difficulties.
That's all right. Are you good?
Yeah, but you keep going, because I got to get my laptop back on. I don't know.
Okay, you do it. So now I've said it 3 times. So vegan, non-GMO, we don't test on animals. All of our products are sustainably sourced. Now I feel like totally thrown off for a second.
Sorry. Soy-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, all the free.
Yeah, gluten-free,
artificial, everything.
Exactly. No artificial sweeteners. And there are so many certifications too, like HALA certified, kosher certified. There are so many, and I do not have the list up in front of me at the moment. But the best part is, this is why that I did the switch to Arbonne, because honestly, not only was this a brand I could trust, but I knew that they were going to do all the busy work on the back end and allow me to just trust this amazing company. Okay, I feel like there's a little echo. Are you good?
Yeah, I was just gonna say there might be an echo. I don't know if it's. Do you have 2 devices on, Nicole? Oh,
Well, my computer decided that it wanted to die,
correct. Oh,
but she's plugged in and she's not doing anything. So I'll put
Okay.
I'll put my mic on mute, and then once I get my computer back up, I'll go on that.
Well,
okay.
now it doesn't sound like it's echoing anymore.
Yeah. Oh, and welcome, Bedazzle. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So sorry, I can't.
No, you're totally fine.
Now I'm like, I got to get back in on my computer. So do you want to chat? So we talked product philosophy. So everything, sorry, we're restoring. We need to come back. My notes are, I need my notes when it comes to the mushrooms.
No
'cause I wanna
worries.
make
What
sure
what can I can give
I'm
a
about
brief
to make,
overview to start about mushrooms.
here we are.
Okay.
Let's see.
So
I
here,
think I'm
while
gonna-
Nicole's getting that started, I will do the brief overview because I don't have all the scientific quotes about the mushrooms, but I will tell you this. In recent studies, there have been so many links to immune health, vascular health, blood sugar regulation, blood pressure resistance, some which helping out with like decreasing the sugars in our body, making sure that we can assist with regeneration of cells, which I don't even know if that's something we can absolutely say, but that is all part of it. And just so much about women's health too, with menopause and assisting with decreasing anxiety. So that is like mushrooms in a nutshell, right? Ha! Just kidding. I was kind of thinking that was funny because in a whole, that has been the grander studies that have been shown. So those have been going on for many, many years. Like Nicole mentioned, it's been years upon years that people have used mushrooms as a help with immunity health. So now that it's hitting the market, there has been even more research and they're even dialing it down even more specific to the types of mushrooms. And so that's, I think, where we want to head into next is talking about the 5 mushrooms that we have in our product and what those benefits are. Because here's the deal. At the end of the day, you guys, whether you're taking a mushroom supplement or not, whether you're taking it from Arbonne or not, it's time that we all need to be doing it. And I am definitely so glad that over the last, I think I've been taking it for about 6 weeks now. I am on a mushroom supplement. So I am so happy about that. And I know that Nicole, who is our resident researcher, she did so many amazing, she did so much research and extra work like behind the scenes talking about and really diving into the benefits of each of these mushrooms and what their specific needs are and how they help us. So I think that, are you good to go now?
Yeah, I'm totally good now. Thank you.
All right, awesome.
Hold on. We have 2 new ones. Hi, Tamika and Dee Dee. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Okay, go ahead, Nicole. Sorry.
So Tiff, she hit it right on the head with like, if you're not taking a mushroom supplement right now, you need to be taking one. I have literally told my entire family I'm sneaking it to my kids because you know they're 9, or my twins are 9 and my oldest is 13, and they're all girls, and so they're like, they don't want to take anything at all. They're like, oh, I'm gonna taste it. So our mushroom supplement, you can't really, it doesn't have a strong taste. So I like slip it to them in things because it's super, super important. Everyone should be on a mushroom supplement. And ours is it's a really good mix. So we have 5 different types of mushrooms, 400 milligrams of each type of mushroom. It's really important, I think, to know what you're getting in a product. And so just make sure whatever mushroom supplement you're taking, I mean, Arbonne's the best, but that's just my opinion. But if you are taking it, make sure that you know exactly how many of each mushroom and which mushrooms you're actually ingesting, because it's really important. They all do different things. So the 5 basic types the 5 types that we have in our product, the first one is reishi, known as the queen of mushrooms. It's been called the longevity mushroom. It is a super immune booster. It's antibacterial and antiviral, and they've done studies. There was actually one in Taiwan done that showed that reishi can inhibit the development of metastasizing tumors. So it can actually slow down or stop the growth of tumors. Now, I'm not saying we found a cure for cancer, but I am saying that's enough right there for me to want to take that. Because what cancer is in our body basically is like a proliferation of cells, right? So if we can stop that, then we're all going to be better off. I was going to say of cancerous cells, but even they didn't say cancerous tumors. They said tumors, growing tumors. But there was also another study done in 2011 that showed that mushrooms can actually seek out and eradicate those cancer cells in the body. So we all have damaged cells or cells with damaged DNA in our body. I know you guys know this because we're nurses, but they're in there. And really, when we have cancer is when those take hold and then they proliferate. So the study in 2011 showed that having the reishi mushroom can actually stimulate the body to go in, find those cells, and kill them before they start growing. So it's kind of two different ways that it stops the development of the tumors. So the next one is shiitake. Shiitake has a ton of vitamin D in it. And that has been shown to reduce inflammation. So they did a study in humans where they actually just had them eat the shiitake mushrooms every day. And that proved that was in 2011 as well. And so inflammation is a huge buzzword right now because we're all chronically inflamed, and that can lead to cardiac issues, blood sugar regulation issues, and those kinds of things. So having an anti-inflammatory in our bodies is super helpful. So that can prevent. Do you have anything to add to that?
No, I think a lot of our illnesses and stuff is inflammation, like you said, and to have an anti-inflammatory and not take like Advil or something for it, I think is the better route.
Yes, absolutely. So the third mushroom that I wanted to just briefly touch on is the maitake mushroom. Studies have proven that it can actually help control blood pressure and blood sugars. And it also stimulates natural killer cells to search for, similar to the mushroom we talked about earlier, similar to those. It can go in and it finds those foreign cells in our body, so damaged DNA, things like that, and it kills those cells. So when I did my research, the maitake mushroom was the one that I really found the most data on, actually, and study after study after study just showed the benefits of that when it comes to immune health. Some of these studies were, back even as early as 2000, and they showed that they would actually they would take rats. A lot of these are animal studies. They would take rats that had cancer. They would give them cancer, right? And then either give just chemo or chemo with mushrooms as an adjunct therapy. And the rats that had the mushrooms showed significantly better results than the rats that did not have the mushrooms. It was pretty incredible. I mean, the research is, it's almost amazing that they were doing this research in 2000 to 2005 back then, and that we didn't see mushrooms hit the market earlier, because it's kind of a no-brainer, to be honest.
Honestly, this is like blowing my mind. I'm hitting the mute button because apparently my neighbors want to do their yard work right now. And I don't hear that. But I am like literally taking notes so fast right now. Like, this is incredible. And what I love is that, Arbonne is at the forefront of these studies and making sure that we can make it a simple way to add this into our lives. And that's what makes me so excited. So I'm just like geeking out over here, writing notes. I've got a whole paper down. So thank you, Nicole, for all this wonderful information.
Yeah, and it's very interesting too, because like my husband loves mushrooms, and on our property he planted all these mushrooms into the trees, and they're starting to grow, and one of them are shiitakes, even though we didn't get to it in time this year. But so it's interesting to hear about the actual benefits of all these things that we've planted on our property. Hi, Dee Dee, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you.
Well, and then how easily they grow, right? Like mushrooms, we've always been so annoyed by them, and you're just like, wow, their place in the environment and their need for our ecosystem, I guess is the word I'm trying to use. Like how incredible. If it's that great for our bodies, I can't even imagine how well they are in nature and in forest.
Yeah, absolutely. So the next mushroom that I want to just briefly touch on is the chaga mushroom. They call it the king of mushrooms. And that's been shown in studies to actually protect cells from damage. So they did these in vitro studies, so like petri dish studies, where they take cells and they stress them out and then they treat them with the chaga mushroom. And they showed benefits to that. And then they also took those same cells, treated them with chaga mushroom, and then put stressors on them to see how they would react. And the chaga mushroom, I think it was described as like almost forms like a barrier, like a protective barrier almost around the cells. And it lessened the damage significantly on these cells. So that just tells me that it's going to have a protective effect on our cells. And so that's an important one that they put in as well. I mean, the studies, I'm such a nerd, but the studies are crazy. I love reading them. I'm such a freezes the mushrooms. Yeah. Sorry. I got distracted by the comment. That's awesome. So do you grow them, Wilma? Or do you buy them? I'll wait for that response in a minute. The last one I want to touch on is lion's mane. Lion's mane is incredible. That's one of the main ones you probably hear people talk about. It's good for memory and cognition. They actually have done studies in animals that have shown that lion's mane can actually regenerate nerve cells, which is new. Because I even think when I was in nursing school, they said or at least in like undergrad maybe, that you're not, once you have all your nerve cells, once you're an adult, you can't grow new nerve cells. But that theory is being debunked, and it's shown that that you actually can, even in adults, and lion's mane helps that. So it's really got huge implications for healing traumatic brain injury and stroke. That's been shown to actually, the lion's mane has been shown to benefit those patients and possibly help them recover quicker. So just really great protective and regenerative effects on the brain. Great for cognition and memory. Like I said, it's fantastic. The lion's mane is a really great one.
Oh, that's good to know. Because as you know, a lot of you know that my husband Ken got hit by a school bus and had a bad impact to the back of the head. And I sometimes, like, he has a hard time remembering stuff. Like if I tell him something, I have to text it to him to remind him. And I think we have lion's mane on our property too. I don't know if they're grown. So yeah, that's something that I think I might have him try to get one of our supplements and get that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that, and there's another one that you can try in addition to the lion's mane. We have a product called Mind Health. I don't know if you've used it yet. Supposed to taste like lobster. Oh, that's interesting. I have heard of people slicing it and cooking it. And now I don't know, one of the things you'll have to look into, and I don't know this for sure. I know that when you eat the lion's mane, you get some benefit. I don't know if it's as much benefit when you just eat it as it is when you break it down and get into the cell membranes and take it as a powder. So research that a little bit just to make sure that you're giving him the best form of the mushroom, because I definitely know that the powders are broken down so that they're bioavailable and they'll do what we think, what we want them to do.
Yeah, I have to get him the supplement because I don't think any of the ones on our property are good right now.
Well, hey, that's perfect that you have an easy button, right? It's like a scoop in this. And the best part about it is that this supplement comes in a powder form and you can add it to anything. I add it to my green glow in the morning or my green synergy elixir. You can add it to a tea. You don't want the temperature to be too hot because you don't want that to have a cell breakdown, a cellular breakdown at the cellular level. So then it is bioavailable for you. You can add it to a protein shake. You could add it to your coffee. I mean, honestly, I think that that's the best part about it.
Yeah, so this is what it looks like. It's a small little jar or whatever tub, but you only use a little bit. A half a teaspoon is all you need. So I put it into my greens that I take every day. So I just put it all in there. You can't taste it at all in the greens. I have friends who put it in shakes. I slip it to my kids. I cool down their soup, make sure it's below 135. I put it in their soup. You can put it in bone broth. That's a really popular way to take it. A lot of people like bone broth and put it in there, but it's got like it's not super strong at all, but it's a very light kind of mushroomy flavor. But even people who don't like mushrooms have been okay with it and said that they liked it. So worth a try for sure.
Yes, you can add it to your coffee. You just want to make sure. Can you guys hear all the like blowing behind me?
Just a little.
Should I move?
No, it's fine.
It's okay. All right. But you just want to make sure that it's below 135 like degrees.
Yeah.
So you can add it to your coffee. And I actually drink black coffee, so that would just add perfectly in, and you would barely even be able to taste it.
How hot is the coffee usually? Do you know what temperature that usually is?
So my Ember mug, I like really hot coffee, and I have it at like 140 degrees. So you just want it, it's probably 135 is probably what most people like, not right when your coffee comes out, but like a little after it sits a little while. You know how you're like drinking it and you're like, it's still warm, but not like burning hot.
Okay.
Oh
awesome.
my gosh, you guys, I feel like I need to move. There's like, now it's coming from 3 different houses.
No way, Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's not bad. We're not picking it up.
Okay, great. Whew.
And Dee Dee, I'm not sure about the produce market near me. I might need to look into that, but right now we don't have like much anyway. Me too. Very hot coffee, little cream. Yeah. See, I'm opposite, Dee Dee. I like my cream with my coffee.
That's why you gotta switch to fizz.
Yeah, and actually, I have been drinking a lot of the fizz drinks in the water, and the only time I drink pop is when I've been at the airport traveling. So I've been very good since I started the healthy living, except for when I'm at the airport.
So proud of you. That's so awesome. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
And actually, don't you feel like the flavors are so good?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there's such a good variety of the fizz. I know we're not talking about fizz, but there's such a good variety that depending on what mood you're in or what you're eating, you can like change it up. You're like, okay, I feel like I want something more fruity, or I want something a little bit more tart. And like, you can change it up based on what you're in the mood for.
Yeah. I'm drinking the,
we should talk about the fizz while it's on sale.
Oh, you're right.
Yes.
I didn't really think about that, but the fizz right now is an extra 20% off, and we have preferred client signups are free with a qualifying order right now. So you could hypothetically, and actually they're even giving a bonus if you get 3 boxes of fizz. So you could sign up as a preferred client to get 20% off. Fizz is on sale for an extra 20% off. So you would get that extra 20% off. And then if you buy 3 boxes of fizz, that you get a free gift and with your sign up, and you get a free bonus box of the variety pack of fizz, so you can try all the flavors. So
this is like an amazing time to do that.
Yeah, if anyone's listening, I'm glad that the fizz came up, because it's like the best time. Oh, now you got bugs.
Okay, you guys, I need to find a new spot, so I'll be right back. Because
technical difficulties,
like
gardeners,
so loud, I can almost not even hear you. Like, that's how loud it is. Like, I'm like leaning forward to hear my computer volume. Maybe I should put my AirPods in. Okay, I'm going to sneak away for a quick second. The bummer is I have all my makeup right in front of me. So when I move, it's going to be like in my lap, but it'll be fine. I'll be right back.
Okay. And Ken, if you want to put my link to my website, if anybody's interested, and Dee Dee, if you need help signing anything up, Nicole can help me as well. But my website is capital J Jamie Ye. Wait, is there a dot? No,
it's
dot.
just jamieyeager.arbonne.com. Capitals won't even matter either.
Oh, because when I put and when I did it without the capitals, it didn't work for some reason.
Oh, that's weird.
So I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. But jamieyeager.arbonne, ARBONNE.com. And that's my website.
And just so as people are saying that they wanted to sign up, just so they know, the preferred client, that extra 20% discount that you get when you're a preferred client and a free gift, that the preferred client discount lasts for an entire year. So if you sign up this weekend and you become a preferred client, you'll still get 20% extra off of everything. Can you do it next week? Wilma, if you want to do it next week, you have to do it Monday. Monday is the last day for preferred client signups to be free. And we have different promotions that are going to start on the 17th. So we don't know what those are yet, but we hear rumors that lots of new products are coming out on Tuesday. So, but now for sure is the time for Fizz if you want to sign up, and for preferred clients. And if anyone is looking at this as a business opportunity, I know we talked about that last time, haven't touched it on this time, but if anyone's been thinking about it, now's a good time too, because we're actually doing half off consultant signups. So you could, if you use these products and want to, thank you for adding that, Ken. If you use the products and you want to sign up to be a consultant and, you know, build your own business, now's a great time to do it too.
Awesome. Thank you, Dee Dee. I appreciate it. And that's my website.
So do you guys want to talk about makeup?
Yes, let's start the makeup now. I love mushrooms and I love healthy stuff, but you know me, I love my makeup.
Yes. I'm going to turn this on, see if you can actually see me a little better now that it's working again. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is with the makeup is give you just a brief overview. We've already talked about how clean our products are, right? So one of the things that we don't realize, I think, or some people don't realize, is that a lot of cosmetics are not that clean. We're not going to point out brands that are dirty. We're just going to tell you that ours are clean. So they're filled with chemicals and preservatives and fat from animals. A lot of them, there's actually these plants that are called rendering plants where they take animal fat and extract it and then sell it to cosmetic companies and use it in the makeup. Because you ever put on lipstick and you're like, oh, it's like so creamy and perfectly, you know, perfectly like fatty is the only thing I can think of, but that's because I know it's fat. It's animal fat. Animal fat in your cosmetics. It's disgusting. We don't do that. So there's nothing artificial in our products, and there are no animal pieces in our products either. So there's no animal fat in the lipstick you're putting on from Arbonne. So I don't know, Tiff, do you want to talk about your makeup first? And then I can show you what I have. Now, some of these things, I don't know if Tiff's going to talk about anything that's been discontinued. There are a few things because we're making some changes to our makeup line, and we're expecting that some of the products, we'll let you know which ones are available. Some of the products that we use on a daily basis are not available right now. And I think a lot of times, yeah, it is totally gross, right? We are a B Corp certified company, meaning that we have very, very strict environmental standards. And our makeup is getting a little bit of an overhaul to be, I think the packaging is really what is changing so that it's more environmentally friendly. So some of the things that you're going to see aren't for sale right now, but, oh, and now you got a dog. I love it. But we'll let you know. Okay.
Hang on. Let me kick him out. Okay.
So while she kicks him out, oh, you want to talk?
Hi, Uncle Bill. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it.
Okay. Dog is out. We've moved. And you want me to start? Okay. So now that I'm all hyped up and giving you a glowy look because I've been running around. Anyways, you guys, I think that any great makeup starts with great skincare. We won't even start that, but I am going to let you know that a lot of times what you put on your skin before you start putting your makeup on is definitely helps with how it lasts throughout the day. Oh, now I'm like out of breath because I ran. How it lasts throughout the day and how it looks on your skin, how your pores are looking. So everything there is like skin health prior to even like purchasing any makeup product. We have incredible skincare. If you have any questions, ask Jamie. The other product I like to highlight is our collagen builder, our Skin Elixir collagen builder. This is something I take as a supplement every single day. This is a vegan, it's a vegan collagen builder, which allows your body to produce collagen. So you are not actually ingesting the collagen, and it helps with your skin, hair, and nails. Okay, I'm only going to do a brief overview there. All right, let me tell you what I started with on my face. So I call this the gateway. In addition to Fizz, My second gateway, most of my products, my clients that have used it, is our makeup primer. There we go. It is just a clear kind of blob here. It feels so silky and smooth on your skin. The one I used before, do we want to use other people's names or no?
It's fine.
Okay. The other product I used before was Smashbox. I would say that this is equivalent to that. It feels so silky and smooth. I could literally rub this on my hands and have it feel amazing. So that's what I put down before. I use a little bit I like to have a more fuller coverage face. So one thing that I use particularly is called the CC cream. It has an SPF 30. That's on my face. I actually apply it with my fingers. The thing I love about this one is it's buildable if I wanted it to be a go out face. Like, so if I wanted something for the evening, I can build upon this and have it be more like a foundation look. We do have our Perfecting Liquid Foundation as well. That's an SPF 15. That also comes in like a pump tubing. I don't use that as often unless I'm going out and wanted something a little bit more dramatic. So one thing I do that might be, like I said, I'm not a makeup artist in any way, shape, or form, but I love makeup like Jamie. I have always had different makeup brands. Now I am way more streamlined, and I do have primarily Arbonne because I know about the ingredient philosophy, and I want to make sure that my daughter is using makeup that has clean ingredients. I have a 15-year-old daughter, and that is really when I did make the switch to Arbonne. It was when I was deciding and purchasing products for her. Because I was like, oh, it doesn't matter what I use. But once I started making a good decision for her, that's when Arbonne came into my life. So we have a ton of amazing concealer colors. I'm just going to highlight them here. I actually use them for my contour. So I use the dark and I like put it on my cheeks and here to help me with my, little chubsness there.
I hate
exactly.
my waddle. Yes, I hide my waddle with the Arbonne concealer too. They're the
what
dark
do you
one.
call it?
Waddle.
Oh.
No?
Well, I didn't know what that was called, but I use it there. In addition to that, I use our Starlight Glow palette. Unfortunately, this is not available at the moment, but I have a very strong feeling that there's going to be something. But you guys, as I was preparing for today, I need to show you this because I was like, do you think I like it? So then I brought out a pretty one for you as well. So there are 4 different shades with a highlighter. You can actually do your entire face with this palette. There is a contour, there is a blush, there's a lighter kind of highlight color, and you can even use it on your eyelids. So that is a fun product. Can I point
yeah,
go for it, please.
So we do have the bronzer separately. And that's still for sale. I'll show you when I talk a little bit about the makeup. I'll let you know. I'll give you more details on that.
Okay. What if I'm saying?
Hold on. Let me greet Tay Weezy. Sorry, Tay Weezy. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. He's been in for a little bit, so I had to. Sorry. Go ahead.
You got it. I love it. Do you want me to keep going, or do you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay. So in addition to that being on my face, that's kind of where I leave it. I do a double or a 2-tone blush as well, kind of on my little apples here. And then for my eyes, I use our Shape It Up brow pencil. One thing I love about this is it has a spin. I can't even do it. A spin top, so as I need it there, and then also a brush on the end. So I use those for my eyebrows. I know Nicole does a little bit something different with her eyebrows, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that spot to her. For my eyeliner, I love It's a Fine Line liquid eyeliner. What I love about this one is on a day like today, it's a very simple line, but when I want to, it makes a fantastic cat eye. The tip on the brush is just phenomenal. I love the way it goes on. We have this available in 2 colors, and it's just, I don't know, to be honest, the best liquid eyeliner I've ever used on the market. I don't know. I use the eyeshadow palette. Again, mine is very well loved. I'll leave that for Nicole to talk. I use it differently every day because I can. There's enough variety there that like whatever I'm feeling, I just kind of change it up. And then our award-winning, right? Number
Yes.
or mascara, which I think, again, another gateway drug. This is just absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Our Sleek Volumes mascara. It's a buildable mascara. Fantastic wand. You can put it on the first time and leave it. Or is the eyeliner brush tip or felt tip?
It's a brush tip, right?
That's a good question. Brush tip. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Brush tip.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then I love lips. I love everything lips. I always have lips on. So one of my favorite things are our lip duos. They come with I go the wrong direction. Like, you know,
I do it too.
Yeah,
I've grabbed something.
I love these. This is what I have on today. And so it's so fun because it's buildable. It stays. This is like 911. Every new nurse, I buy them this because this is exactly what you need. And then when you want a little gloss, you just slap the gloss on the top. I keep it, you guys are going to laugh, but I wear this cool jacket at work and it has a zipper right here. And I keep my lip gloss in there and I just, but we also have other lip glosses as well that are so fun and creamy. But another product that is underused is our Let It Set setting spray. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I put my makeup on right before we started today. I have a full day. I have a 90th birthday. I have a baby shower, a basketball game, and a football game, and I will not touch my makeup the rest of the day because of this.
Good question. Is any of it scented?
No.
Oh, okay.
You know, Jamie, I heard you say the other day in a video, like, oh, I wish this smelled better. And I thought, oh, yeah, you're not going to get that with almost any Arbonne product. Sometimes they'll be scented with like something natural. So you'll get like a little lavender, or like our shower products, they'll use essential oils or whatever. But in our cosmetics, you're not going to get any smells because we won't put anything artificial in. So those smells, don't forget that those smells that smell so amazing, those are chemicals that you're smelling.
Well, you know,
sorry, I'm gonna burst your bubble.
But you know, not everybody's a freak like me and likes the sun and makeup and stuff. But I mean, obviously, I like the makeup that works well too, but I also like it scented.
That's so cool. I didn't even know they had scented makeup.
Yeah, they have.
We're gonna buy you candles to put while you're doing your makeup, and then you'll get the scent out.
Go to Trader Joe's, get their candles.
Okay, so I briefly discussed what I have on my face. I know Nicole is going to go into a little bit more detail on a few other products, so I think I'm going to pass it off to you at this point.
All right. So thank you, Tiff. Like I mentioned, I live on the road, right? So you guys can see my RV. So we're not going out a whole lot. My day-to-day is pretty much like wear joggers and a t-shirt, do school with my kids, work a little Arbonne, and that's it. And then go to the pool or do whatever. So I don't usually wear a whole lot of makeup. I will tell you, this is kind of like a normal, like if I was going to breakfast or something, what I would put on. And it's pretty, Arbonne has, their focus is a lot of like natural looks. So you'll find that even our colors, they're not, well, maybe some are kind of like brighter or whatever, but it's natural makeup look. So I definitely stick to that. So I start with the Derm Results Soft Focus Veil. It's actually a sunblock. It's an SPF 30, and it's a physical sunblock, not chemical. So let's see if I can get to the camera. So you can't really tell with the lighting, but it is it's a very creamy sunblock. But since it is physical and not chemical, it does have like a zinc oxide. So then it's tinted so that it actually doesn't give you a white cast at all, like a lot of the physical sunblocks will. It kind of smooths it out. So I would say it's one step less than the CC cream. And so that's my go-to every day as like a base. And then I like Tiff. I do a little contouring with the dark color concealer, and I use light and medium depending on the time of year. Typically, I'll do like a little medium in the middle, light, and then I contour with the dark. So use these two. Love them. Same eyebrow situation, but I also, this is the eyebrow pencil like she was showing. It does have a spoolie on one side. I love that. I hate when a pencil comes with no spoolie. It's the weirdest. I use dark for myself, just so you know, for anyone that's going to purchase. And I'm not like a super dark brown haired, but dark is what I need, just to let you know. And then I do.
Nicole, I'm sorry. There's a question. Does the SPF also contain titanium dioxide?
It does. Zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. Titanium dioxide 2.6 and zinc 7.2.
And
another for the concealers.
I think that's what she's asking. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have actually.
I can look on the makeup product sheet. What did you want me to look up? I'll look.
We look up how many different colors are there for concealer. So we are looking
5, but I'll look right now.
Okay. The company is looking to expand the color range on all of our different products. I know like the foundations and some other things they got rid of and they want to reformulate. So I think when they reformulate everything, they're definitely going to be coming out with a wider range because you need just different tones. And they didn't have all that many before. Tiff will let us know.
So there are 6. Fair, light. I clicked on something. Fair, light, medium, neutral, medium, warm, tan, dark, and deep. And I can kind of like hover over them and just kind of put this here. Oh, I keep going the wrong direction.
There. Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's good that they're going to expand the shade range.
Right. So then there's something for everybody, right?
Yeah. So just like Tiff, I also use the Starlit Glow palette. I love this thing. I love the blush. I love it all. I don't know what is going to be back, but I do know that the bronzer that I obviously like a little bit is sold separately as well. This is the palette. I think this is the palette that she showed too, actually. These are not for sale right now. I only show them because I imagine they're going to be back. So these are coming back. And then the same thing. Oh, the mascara is amazing. I actually did on Instagram, gosh, I think like 2 years ago, I did one eye with my Urban Decay Perversion that I like to use. And then it was the first time I had used the Arbonne mascara and the other eye with the Arbonne mascara. And I had people vote. Every single person said that the eye with the Arbonne mascara looked better. And I was hooked on the Perversion. So just saying.
That's kind of a neat idea to do.
Right?
Well, I was thinking, Jamie, because you have like such a wide variety, that would be something fun for you as well.
Yeah, that would be.
So this is a makeup brush. I feel like we've never really talked about these in anything. Arbonne has fantastic makeup brushes. I love them. This is a concealer brush, but I kind of have multiple and use it for eyeshadow too, just because I think it just feels so nice. Synthetic bristles, because, we don't like do animal stuff. Synthetic bristles in a wooden handle. They have a nice weight to them. They're not super heavy, but they're not light either. I think it's perfect. So that's just an aside. And then my go-to, I have bought, I can't even tell you how many of these because I have 3 girls at home and they steal them constantly, is the lip oil. This stuff is fantastic. It's not sticky. It's just smooth and really nice. And it looks like it's colored, but it really doesn't give you much color when you put it on. It comes in 3 colors. Like this is the strawberry, I think. There's a dragon fruit that's got a little purple tint and a clear lip oil, which is the lychee. And it's fantastic. And then the last thing I wanted to highlight was this. This is a mini lip and cheek stick. So you can see what it looks like. but it is, I'll just like put a little bit on and then buff it out, use it as blush. I had this for an entire year before I used it. And then I used it and I could not believe how amazing it was. And like I told everyone about it. And these typically, things like this, these cute little things will come out during the holidays oftentimes. And so that's kind of why I wanted to highlight it, because I almost wonder if it's going to be back this year. It looks pretty dark, but it buffs out to be not too dark at all. It's great. Yeah, tell people in Florida.
Tell everybody. We're here for you.
Yes.
And then thank you, Melissa. It is the products are really, really good. And the beauty of it too is that if you get anything you don't like, we have a 90-day money back guarantee. So if you buy something and use it for a month and go, this just doesn't agree with my skin or my tone, or I hate that, I don't like the texture or whatever it is, then you can always call and get your money back. I forgot, I don't know why I didn't bring my eyeliner out, but we also have a fantastic eyeliner pencil that I use. And then it's actually smudgeable. So I kind of just smudge it out with my finger or a little brush, and then it gives it a softer look. And that comes in, I think right now it might be just in stock in black.
Urban, yeah.
The last thing I wanted to talk about was the Essential Beauty Bundle. So the Essential Beauty Bundle is going to be the lip oil, the mascara, the eyebrow pencil,
in the color
Dermaresult sunblock. Yes, thank you for pointing that out. And the lip oil in your color of choice as well. And then the bronzer. So these 4 products, and then the bronzer. So normally that would be $174 for those 5 products. And with a preferred client, with the discount from a preferred client, it's under $140. And then you also, if you're signing up now as a preferred client with that bundle, you could just order that bundle and you would get a free gift. So that's a full-size product, Arbonne product. We have 20 to choose from. So you can choose from nutrition or skincare, and then have a free gift loaded on your next qualifying order. So it is super, super good deal. I actually just ordered another one because I love these products. So it's a great deal. If you're going to get started with Arbonne and you want to try their makeup, this is hands down like such a good way to get the basics. And I have no doubt that you'll love them.
I love it.
And I'm picky. I'm like, you should see the amount of makeup I have. And I feel guilty because even in this trailer, when we were packing up all of our stuff, I saved so much makeup and brought it with me. And I don't use it because I just use my Arbonne makeup every day. It just sits there, but I didn't want to throw it away. But I like ours better. So
yeah, I don't throw anything away. Even if I don't like it, I use it. I try to use it up first just so I could throw it away.
yeah,
Yeah. For your trash day, right? I love
Yep.
that. That's awesome.
Awesome. You guys have
Any other
questions?
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions? And so if they go to my website, how do they sign up for the preferred client?
So make sure to just go to jamieyeager.com, make sure that they see your initials.
Oh, she's breaking up.
Because it's really important to make sure that, I'm breaking up. Am I back?
Yes,
you're back. Can you repeat?
Yeah. So go to jamieyeager.arbonne.com. That'll get them to your site. They just want to make sure that they're on your Arbonne site, because as a business owner, we're each assigned a website, but it feels like any other website, right? Like it feels like I'm just going to, I don't even know where anyone shops other than Amazon now, but like Amazon.com, but it'll look like Arbonne.com, but we just want to make sure it's definitely your site. So once they go to your site, they can browse, put the products in their cart, and in their cart, it'll say, if you sign up as a preferred client today, you'll save X number of dollars and get free shipping, and they'll click that, or they can hit the button that says register. Either way, they can get it. If you have questions, I'm around. Oh, interesting. I'll answer that in a second, or you can answer that, Tiff, more.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
either way, like, we're around. We can help you get signed up. I'll walk through it with Jamie, and so she'll know how. She'll make sure she knows how, like, in the next half hour, just so she can facilitate it for anyone. But we're here if you have any questions. Just reach out.
Okay, great. So that was so awesome. One of the questions is, what is one ingredient Arbonne bans that you find interesting that isn't banned here in the US? I don't I think for me, like the polyethylene glycol, like those type of things are like something that is always in something that um intrigues me. I also think that we don't use any of those trans fats either in any of our products because those are stabilizers. Obviously the big ones like formaldehyde and all of those things too. And I know earlier in the chat there was someone who mentioned titanium dioxide. That is on our not allowed list. And if you go to Jamie's website, I'm pulling it up on my phone right now because that's something I can show you guys. But I was easily able to just search not allowed list, and you'll see, oh my gosh, I do this backwards, you guys. It's like I forget my right and left. I guess that's how it would be if you were like a workout instructor, right? You'd have to do it all the opposite way. You will see A to Z all of the ingredients that are banned. And I'm assuming that if something strikes you, like how you said, what do I think? What am I finding that it's interesting that is not being included? I'm sure that something might like strike your. Let's look. No beeswax. That's interesting. No honey. No iron oxides. No gelatin. I mean, those are pretty cool, right? Like, I think those are really interesting. So you're able to, if you go to Jamie's website, you'll be able to see this list as well.
And Dee Dee, are you talking about the makeup? She says, "Can I use this on my very dry face?"
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we have, if you're super dry, I actually used to be really, really dry before I started using Arbonne skincare. I would even get these like patches here of dry skin, and like, so my eyelids would flake. It was really gross. So I switched over to Arbonne skincare, and the Dermaresults Advanced line is fantastic. I don't get any of those dry patches anymore. It's really normalized my skin a little bit. So if you have a concern with dry skin, let Jamie know. We can help figure out what skincare is best for you if you want to change your skincare up. But I would say that this product is really good for dry skin too, because it's creamy. It does have, like, it's got a little bit of an oil in its base, but it's not oily. It's not greasy. It's got oil, but it's not greasy, if that makes sense.
And the makeup is still good for dry
Oh yeah.
face?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Awesome.
have drier skin in general, but
you know what else, you guys? I noticed something is as I was looking at the not included list, that is broken down based on an ingestion or topical. So
okay.
I think the titanium dioxide, I made a mistake. That's on the not allowed list in the ingestibles.
Okay.
I apologize for
that. That makes sense.
Sorry.
You've been sick and your skin is dry. Yeah. I mean, hit us up if you want to talk about like a moisturizer. I mean, hydration from the inside out is always really important too. We can help you with that if you have nutritional questions. But I think you would be absolutely fine to use this on your dry skin.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Any other questions? This has been a great chat, you guys. I appreciate it.
This has been fun despite the problems in the beginning. Sorry about the computer shutdown.
Okay.
And then I had to move spaces because my old neighbor apparently wants to do yard work.
That's okay. It's what you get when you're live, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for such a great chat. And if you have any questions, let me know. And you can hit me up on my Instagram, Jamie Martin Yeager, or most of you know how to hit me up. So, but my website again is jamieyeager.arbonne.com. And have a great day.
Sorry, can I add something? If
Oh,
anyone has, like, we're willing to come on and chat whenever. So if you guys have, like, if the audience has questions, or why they have gut health issues, or like, dry skin, we can always come up with something to kind of chat about what they're looking for. So thank you. It was nice to meet you guys too, or to chat-ish with you guys.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right. Well, you guys have a good rest of your day, and bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye,
See ya.
guys.
Oh, you forgot to do your quote.
Oh, Ken, do you have a quote for me? Oh my God.
Oh, I
I'm so
better.
sorry.
Oh, I'll go get one. No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
thank you.
I love that.
Thank you for reminding me. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so bad.
No, you're not. You're just doing more, right? So, oh man, next time I'll have one for sure.
Okay, Ken, do you have a quote real quick? As we're waiting now.
I'm like, let's find one. I have a little like day thing. I'm gonna go grab it.
Judy says she always does that, or a riddle. Yes, I do.
I can tell a dad joke or a 9-year-old joke. Will that count?
Okay. Yep, that'll count. We'll use that. Sorry, I'm not prepared today.
What do you call a big pile of kittens?
What?
A mountain.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Oh.
All right, so I've got one too. Okay, fill your
lovely.
Saturday with activities, the places, and especially the people that you love the most from the Be Well group today.
Oh, I love it. All right. You guys have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.